you want the function, you want the service, right? Why do you want to own a cell phone if you can just lease it? And if you lease, why shouldn't you lease your refrigerator or your washing machine or your dishwasher, or why do you want to own it?
Well, because historically the only people who couldn't own anything were serfs and slaves. Their lives were controlled precisely because they had nothing that was truly theirs. Now, I know that you're trying to hawk this circular economy as convenient and sustainable, but ownership has always been one of the clearest markers of personal freedom. If you lease everything, it means everything that you rely on can be switched off. If you own nothing, you can never build wealth. That's not sustainability, that's dependency. It's handing the keys of everyday life to corporations who want a customer for life with lifelong rental payments. I don't think so.
You know, I do believe we're just at the beginning of the tokenization of all assets, from real estate to equities, the bonds, across the board.
Tokenization, programmable assets, all assets across the board. Basically a permanent digital list of everything you own, where the government or companies can tax it, track it and control it. With programmable assets, tax can become automatic, taken straight out of your CBDC wallet. Carbon charges, extra fees for anything they decide isn't sustainable. And programmable ownership means the system can set the rules, like you can't sell your car past 2030. You can't transfer your house unless you pay for certain upgrades. Your land isn't yours unless you follow whatever new rules they bring in. So then ownership becomes conditional. You don't fully own anything. You own it only if you follow their terms. Older things become non-compliant or unsellable. The government wouldn't need to ban petrol cars or older homes. They could simply block the transfer of them. Suddenly your property becomes worthless unless you pay for whatever upgrades they demand. And if people can't afford the upgrades, that's when the big corporations, the BlackRocks of the world, swoop in and buy it all up on the cheap. Could this be why Larry Fink is such a huge fan of tokenization?
If you can get people to share a car, you can take out, a lot of cars in the streets. The interesting thing about technology is that it makes sharing easy and fun and not annoying.
Now this one's a great idea. Sharing, I love it. I've always wanted to fly in a private jet. I would assume that we'll be sharing the private jets, the supercars, the yachts and the villas, right? Oh no, I forgot. It's rules for thee and not for me. The people who are actively trying to own everything are trying to convince you that you should own nothing and just share it instead. Just remember, none of this is possible without digital ID and CBDCs. All we have to do is say no.